Carlson, and I'm here today in the studio with my colleague Leah Yeager to demonstrate one of the ways in which footwork can be performed. In fact, in my studio I teach footwork 8 different ways. This variation was an adaptation from Total Gym. In this variation, the reformer is set with 3 springs, 2 reds and 1 central blue. The headrest is in the standard position. The breathing pattern for this form preserves the classical breath pattern of an inhalation for the stroke out and an exhalation engaging the deep abdominals for the return. The spine is placed in a Pilates resting neutral in that the lordotic curve is eradicated and the lumbar spine is released. This is a tied-on version, and we call it bondage footwork. In order to set your client up, we take a standard TheraBand. The feet are placed at the arches. The resting point, the contact point, is the cuboid, and the medial longitudinal arch is elevated as it should be. The TheraBand is placed over the ankle joint, around the bar, through the medial split of the feet, and tied around and back, almost as a sandal. This exercise proceeds from a 3-spring resistance to no springs. When you handle the resistance in this fashion, this calls up flexion of the hip from the iliopsoas group concentrically, and a concentric engagement of hamstrings and gastroc at the knee. To initiate this, you take a breath in and press the carriage out. On an exhalation, through the interval of that breath, the carriage is returned. At 3 springs, the client will not be engaging as deeply. They will simply ride the springs. This is the setup for what follows with the reduction of resistance. We'll do sets of 3. Inhale, take the carriage out, and to exhale, return. And inhale, stretch. Exhale, engage that deep abdominal scoop. And inhale, ride the inflation, and exhale, return. The blue spring is removed. 2 reds. Inhale, stretch, and exhale, return. And inhale, stretch, and exhale, return. And inhale, stretch, and exhale, return. From 2 reds, we proceed to 1 red and 1 blue. At this point, I sit on the bar as this is not locked into the bracket. Because Leah's feet are attached, the action of the stroke could actually pull the bar out of the bracket. I also place my hands on the arches to monitor that she is not engaging excessive foot tension. From 1 red, 1 blue, we proceed to 1 red. This resistance will start to engage concentrically the muscles that we spoke about earlier. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, navel first, then legs. Inhale, stretch. I find it advisable to engage deeply in the abdominals, preceding the action of the legs. In this manner, the lumbar stabilization and midsection integration are achieved before the locomotor. And now at 1 blue. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, navel first, then legs. I often cue this as navel and backs of knees. 2, and 3rd one, last one. Good. At no springs, the resistance is the weight of the carriage and the weight of the client. We will do a set of 5. Inhale, take the carriage out. Exhale, engage deeply and concentrically pull from hip and knee. Inhale, stretch, and exhale, return. Third one of 5, inhale, stretch, and navel first, then legs. And fourth one, inhale, ride the breath, exhale, return, and last time, inhale, stretch, and exhale, return. This form is in contrast to the usual Pilates footwork, which accentuates the eccentric aspect of muscle engagement in the absorption upon the return. Thank you, Leah.